Hello, in this topic, we are going to talk about why you are not a top student, and that's because your study sessions seem endless. Every time you sit down and study, it seems like you're going to study for the next 200 hours, and that's why your motivation is super low, and you have no mood, and you have no urgency, and you want to go on Facebook, and you want to surf the net. You want to do basically everything except study. So study is like the last thing. So you sit there for hours and hours and hours, and you get very little done. And this is how you do it. First thing you got to do is to restrict your time. Give yourself a time limit, say 20 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever time minutes. So start small first. So restrict your time. And next thing, plan to the minute. I'll talk about this maybe in future. And the last and most important one, this is the main crux of today's video. Use a speaking countdown timer. Now, what is a speaking countdown timer? You might have heard somebody talking in the background, counting, saying sometimes, and that is a speaking countdown timer. Well, a speaking countdown timer is basically a timer that says out the time that has passed. I'm using one right now in the background, and you might be able to hear it over time. And I set it to every 15 seconds. Of course, you're not going to do every 15 seconds when you're studying. Usually when I'm studying or I'm working, I put it to every minute. Now what this thing does is that it will say out the time every minute. So you'll say 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. And the effect of this, it makes you realize how fast time is passing. It's like you heard 3 minutes and a few seconds later, oh my god, it's 4 minutes, and a few seconds later it's 5 minutes, and time is passing. So that makes you more urgent. Which brings me to the next point. If you have planned what you are going to do, then it makes you more focused in the things that you want to do. Alright, because you don't have to shift your eyes, don't have to shift to the side and look at the clock, because your ears look something like this. All right, your ears are hearing it whether they want to or not, and you keep telling yourself, oh my god, time is passing, time is passing, time is passing, I'm supposed to finish what I'm supposed to plan. And therefore you will work much more focused with much more urgency. And so that's my big secret. Alright, so start using a countdown timer now, and I guarantee you are going to work much faster and with much more urgency, simply because now you are more aware of the time that is passing by. Right? So if you set 20 minutes, you're going to be acutely aware of every minute that passes, and after 20 minutes you are going to stop, and you will know exactly what you are supposed to have done within that 20 minutes. Alright, I've got the software in the description below, so go and download this software, and I guarantee you are going to be so much more productive and effective when you use the countdown timer. This is Kaiden from Teach Children Learn, and if you have any questions, email me at kaiden@TeachChildrenLearn. It's been a pleasure teaching you, and go and study and get great results.